Yo, what is up, Flick? I'm Channel Flick here, and today, I know, right? A second video? Is that really you, Chad? No. But guys, I know I haven't really been making a lot of content, so the fact that there's 2 videos in 1 week is pretty crazy. Well, guys, I'm not gonna say expect 2 videos a week because I really don't know, and I'm finally just starting to get my motivation back. So I'm not gonna push myself too much. But if there's a week where I can get 2 videos out a week, I will. But majority is just gonna be 1 video a week. But I will try. But anyways, there's a reason why there is another video this week. Is because I actually have something going on. So today's Thursday. But 4 days ago on Monday, I actually had gotten my first tattoo. Now, I'm by myself, so I don't really have anyone to film it. But that's it, guys. And I'm gonna be talking about the meaning and all that after that, but I figured show you what my daily routine is and show you what's going on. So yeah, let me show you how I clean and keep my tattoo moisturized. Real quick, before I show you what I do for it, I'll show you the soap that I use. Dial Complete Antibacterial, because you want to make sure you have an antibacterial soap to wash it with. And mind you, this is my first tattoo, so it's not like I know everything, but this is just what I've been using. And then you also got Aquaphor. It's a healing ointment. It pretty much, after you wash it and you dry it, you just use it to keep your tattoo moisturized, because you want to keep it moisturized because it is essentially, especially at the beginning, an open wound, and you want to make sure that stuff isn't getting into it. So you want to make sure that it's clean with the antibacterial, and you want to make sure that you're keeping it moisturized because it is healing. So eventually it's going to get to a point where it's scabbing and itchy, and I haven't really suffered too much itch yet, but I'm also only on the 4th day, and you have to use this stuff for 2 weeks. So pretty much, I'm sure I haven't been through the worst of it yet, but I've been doing a pretty good job. It's a little bit dry right now just because I just woke up, because I do it when I first wake up, then I do it at one point in the afternoon, and then I typically do it in the shower. But I'm not going to show you like the shower stuff because I'll be naked there. You don't want to see that. And 2, I'm going to show you what I do typically when I'm not in the shower, when I'm on the go, because that's kind of more of what I do rather than I normally only do it in the shower once if I do it in the shower. So alright guys, now let's get into the actual process. So first off, I start by getting like a decently temperatured water to make sure that it's nice and warm and not too much for the tattoo. Because first you want to wash your hands to get any germs or anything that's on them off, because you don't want to get anything in your tattoo. This is especially important. It's important the whole time that it's in the healing process, but especially for the 1st and 2nd day, I think. You want to make sure your hands are clean whenever you're doing any sort of thing where you're going to be touching the tattoo, or you don't want to blatantly touch it with dirty hands because you don't want germs to get in there. Like I said earlier, it's an open wound. And I also want to preference that this is not advice on what you should do. Always do what the tattoo artist tells you to do after, because they know way more than me. They do amazing work, and they know exactly what you need to do to keep yourself safe after getting the tattoo. So definitely listen to your tattoo artist. This is not an educational video. This is just kind of a get ready with me for my tattoo, pretty much. So this is not advice, so don't follow what I'm saying, especially if you get a tattoo and your tattoo artist says something different. Listen to what the tattoo artist says. But pretty much after I clean my hands, I just splash the water on to kind of rinse it off. I don't typically hold it under the water because I don't want to put too much. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you could just put it on, but I like to just do little splashes to just get it wet, to rinse off. So pretty much after I do that, I use one hand and I get soap on the other so that one of them isn't touching that. And then I just pretty much, I take it and I just start rubbing it on there, onto the tattoo and around on my arm. It's good to clean the arm too, because like I said earlier, you moisturize the tattoo seeds. Use 2 little rubs around on it, and obviously depending on the size, I'm just do little rubs, not too rough. I don't do it too rough because just in case. like I said, this is my first tattoo, so I try to be more than careful because I don't want to do anything to F up the healing process or anything like that. So then I rinse off my hands and then I splash water on it to wash the soap off. Just the rinsing process, but now there was actually soap on there. And for the other parts of the arm, I like to just do a quick, actually put it under there. I don't do that for the actual tattoo because, like I said, I just don't, I don't know if it's a bad thing if you do. Yeah, then once it's rinsed off, I like to just wash my hands again just in case and shake them out. I dry them. Then I take some paper towels from over here and I just take them and I dab it. You just dab on it. You don't want to rub on it. That's what I was told, because you don't, even when it's scabbing, my tattoo artist told me, make sure you do not scratch it, make sure you do not rub on it or all that. So once that's done, you throw it away, and I like to wash my hands again. I'm a little weird about it. I like to make sure though that my hands are clean, there's no germs on them, and then I dry them again, and I take my Aquaphor, take it in one hand, and I squeeze literally the tiniest amount. You don't need that much. You literally need a little bit, because after that, close that up. You literally just take it and you do kind of like what you did with the soap. You rub it around on there. And you can rub it up your arm a little bit because, like I said, you really don't need that much. That little amount covered the tattoo and is going on some of my arm. So there you go. That's pretty much what I do when I get ready. That's pretty much what I do to clean and moisturize my tattoo. I do it 3 times a day, typically once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then at night when I take a shower. But like I said, this is not educational. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and then turn off this thing so you can hear me a little better. But like I said, I just want to preference this. This is not educational. I am not a genius when it comes to tattoos. This is literally my first tattoo, and if you would have asked me on Sunday before Monday how to take care of a tattoo, I couldn't have told you. So this is not educational. This is just kind of showing you what I personally do. But like I said, definitely listen, because your tattoo artist will either give you a paper or they will explain to you what you need to do afterwards for the healing process and how to properly take care of your tattoo. So please listen to what your tattoo artist says if you get a tattoo. Don't listen to me. I'm not an expert. I barely know anything. This is just what my guy told me to do, and it has been having my tattoo heal great. I'm in love with the tattoo. I might have to get it touched up a little bit because it did bleed a lot, and depending on when it finishes healing after the full 2 weeks, I might have to go get it touched up. But yeah, this is just what my tattoo artist told me. And if you're interested in getting a tattoo and you're in the area, definitely go Sinful Skins. They have great, I saw Josh, but I'm sure all the other artists are super cool, and definitely go pay them a visit because they do awesome work. But anyways, I'm gonna eat breakfast, I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna actually not look like I just rolled out of bed, because I did just roll out of bed because this is the first thing I've been doing every morning. And then I will explain to you what the tattoo means. So, alright, peace. Alright guys, well, it's the next day. I'm actually gonna talk about what the meaning behind the tattoo is and all that. I know I'm wearing the same clothes and stuff, but it is the next day. I just didn't have time yesterday. I ended up going to my sister's for dinner and just kind of enjoying the rest of my day. So the meaning behind the tattoo, what does this tattoo represent? Why did I get this tattoo? And what does it mean to me? Well, this tattoo is a representation of multiple things. It's the number one thing that it represents is you guys, because I drew this F. This is the original F for Ice Revelation Studios, and yes, it does represent Ice Revelation Studios, but when I drew it, I always had you guys in mind, because F stands for Flick, and in reality that really doesn't make sense to stand for Ice Revelation, but I feel like in my mind Ice Revelation kind of represents you guys too. But it represents you guys because the F, you guys are the Flick Army. You guys have always had my back, and I was originally gonna get it on my shoulder, or like on my back kinda, just to show, because since it represents you guys have always had my back and through thickness and thin, and that's why. But it represents you guys, it represents Ice Revelation Studios, which is there's a lot of updates coming with that soon. It represents creativity and just represents YouTube, and it just means so much to me that I love it, because I love doing YouTube. I'm so passionate about doing this and making videos, which is why whenever I lose my motivation, it makes me very sad that I don't have it there, because I'm so passionate about this and I love this, but sometimes I just cannot bring myself to make videos and stuff. But that's, ever since I got this, I have felt so much more motivated, and it's reminded me of the passion that I have for this, because I care so much about you guys and the support that you guys give me. Even if there isn't a lot of you, the support just makes me feel so great inside, and it reminds me why I need to keep doing this, because there are people that care about the videos and care about what I do, and I appreciate that so much, because I'm just a random person. You know, I'm just a random guy who sits and makes videos, and the fact that there's a lot of you that care about that and care about me, it means the world. And to have this represent you guys and represent all your support, just, it makes me so happy. And every time I wake up and I look at it, I'm like, it just reminds me of why I love doing this. So thank you guys. It really represents you and YouTube and creativity and Ice Revelation Studios. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna ramble on more. I think what I want to do is, because I do intend on getting more tattoos in the future, but not a lot, but I do intend on getting more. I'm not gonna make an individual video for each individual tattoo. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until I get all the tattoos that I plan on getting, or just get a few more and then make a video on those instead of making one individual video. The reason I made one individual on this one is because, for one, it's my first tattoo, so that's exciting, but also this one is way more connected to the YouTube channel and you guys than, sorry, my phone keeps going off. It's way more connected to YouTube and you guys, so I felt like I needed to make a video explaining what it meant and what it was all about and showing you guys, because it's connected to you guys too, and it just represents the journey that we have been on together. So thank you guys. I know the lighting has also been kind of crappy. I should have set up my ring light, but I didn't, but it's alright. But anyways, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe down below, join the Flick Army if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you never miss another new video. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being patient with me over the last month. Regular videos are back. Anyways, I love you all so much. Stay chillin'.